Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm here for Black Ink Crew New York Season 5, Episode 13. We started off with Sky, setting up this party or whatever for the re-grand opening of 113th. And I feel like C's done closed this shop and reopened it so many times. Like, do we really need to have this big hoopla to, celebrate reopening up the shop yet again? So, anyways, there's dancers, there's a red carpet, C's, he pulls up and, he's excited about everything that's going on. He's giving like a little toast, announcement or whatever. He's proud of all of them. He feels like that they all have matured enough to where he doesn't have to babysit 113th. I'm like, if you say so. So Donna, she asks about Tattoo Baby, and he was like, I haven't talked to her in a minute because pretty much Duchess fucked it up once she came to Mel's commitment ceremony, trying to win him back over and everything. They pretty much fucked it up for him and Tattoo Baby, and she put him in the friend zone. And they even showed a little flashback of their conversation. So anyways, Mel, she steps up and she says that she wants to be a manager and everything to the shop. And I could see that, I could see her being in that position. Sky and Ted, they're feeling some type of way. She was like, I can't wait on Ted to, do this job or whatever. To do his job and everything when there's money that needs to be made, yada, yada, yada. Ted, he leaves because he's over it. He's like, Ted always, every time some shit don't go his way, he always walking the fuck away. And I don't know how many times he walked away this whole episode, but I'm over it, okay? So anyways, he leaves, like I said. And, she lets it be known that she would like for Sky to be the co-manager if she gets the position and everything. Sky, she's all excited about it. She was like, I knew you were my bitch! And C's, he tells her that she, has to earn it, and which she is planning on to do. So, meanwhile in North Carolina, we have Duchess. She's having a party, a 1-year anniversary party for her shop and everything. She's making an announcement and, pretty much paying homage to her team for always having her back or whatever, this, that, and the third. And, she's crying, she lets us know that, she's a crybaby, which we know that already about her. And the next thing, she says something like, oh, I'm newly single, y'all, and I'm just standing on my ex, bitch. And I was just like, girl, calm down. Calm it down. So anyways, moving on from that, we get C's and shit. They meet up on the corner like they about to sell some drugs or something. And C's is like, yo, I'm trying to understand why we gotta be on the street corner of his neighborhood. Like, are we on some gangster type of shit right now? And shit pretty much feels like that C's tried to, embarrass, Nikki and everything with the whole situation that happened in Puerto Rico. And, C's is like, okay, well, let me say this, like, what do you expect for us to do when we see you drinking in Puerto Rico or whatever, and you're supposed to be on this whole sobriety thing? And he was like, we family, we supposed to help and da-da-da, this, that, and the third. And shit is like, but yeah, at the same time, I'm a grown-ass man, I can make my own decisions, and, he's like, nobody knows what I'm going through. I'm going through a lot of shit. And on top of that, Nikki is pregnant. I was like, whoa. Like, the way he said it, he's just like, I'm just going through shit right now. And Nikki's pregnant, by the way. Pretty much like how he said it. And I'm with C's. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like, like, nigga, you barely taking care, or half-ass taking care of the kids that you got now. And you got 3 of them. Now you about to have another one? Like, really? So anyways, I know, when you married and stuff like that, a lot, married people, they typically don't, use condoms and everything. But in your motherfucking case, you should have been using the condom. Because your ass, yeah, them eggs, not your sperm or whatever. I meant to say sperm, y'all. Your sperm is just... it runs very rapid, okay? Like, you touch a motherfucker, they liable to get pregnant. I'm just saying, okay? So, yeah, in your case, especially because y'all haven't known each other that long, you should have wore a condom. I'm just saying. So anyways, C's is like, how are you going to afford that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 3 kids you struggling to take care of now. And, shit is like, well, we already talked about, expanding our family and everything. But it happened sooner than what we expected. And on top of that, she has lupus. C's like, what the fuck is lupus? I was like, oh my God, seriously? Like, C's is just, he's really not that bright at times. Like, he's just really not. He was just like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, so shit, he's explaining what lupus is to him and everything, yada yada yada. So shit is like, well, now that you know everything that's going on, can you fall back a little bit? And C's is like, I was just trying to look out and everything, but I'll fall back, but I'm not going to disappear. And like I said, shit is just one of those people where you like I've been saying all season, you just gotta let him fall on his motherfucking ass and make his own mistakes, because he likes to have a whole bunch of yes men around him instead of people that actually give a fuck and is going to tell him the real. Anyway, so we're at we get back to 113th. Melanie, she comes in and everything with 2 of her friends, and she wants to do like this whole figure model type of thing where they draw them as they're doing like live poses or whatever, whatever you want to call it, and everything, this, that, and the third. And Ted feels like, of course he feels like it's a dumb idea and blah blah blah, like everything that she does is a dumb idea and whatever. So anyways, next thing you know, her friends, they come back out, they're naked or whatever. Ted, he's freaking out. He's like, oh my God, is there a naked man in here right now? This, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, as many times as Sky done, lifted her shirt up, showing her boobs and everything, this, that, and third, and other, people that other females that y'all done had up in there, strippers and everything, you tripping about, boy, please. Okay. Like, seriously, like, come on. So anyways, Ted, he's telling the girl to, like, turn around and bend over. And I'm just like, do you just not have no respect whatsoever for females? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Ted? And Donna, she was like, yo, why you gotta be a fucking douchebag for? You know what I'm saying? And Ted leaves again. He leaves once again. Whatever. Like, so anyways, this is the second time he done left this episode. Stay tuned, because there's gonna be more of him leaving. So anyways, we're at 125th. C's, he kind of flirting around with Kitty a little bit. He was like, yo, I never really noticed how cute she was until now, now that me and Duchess is not together no more. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck you been, because Kitty has been pretty, okay? Like, I would say, like, she is a pretty girl, you know what I mean? So, anyways, he's asking, like, if she have a boyfriend and everything, and, she's talking about him losing weight or whatever since he's been single, and, he has a client that comes in, he's flirting with the client or whatever, and, she, got a tattoo, in honor of her father who had passed away and everything, and, he feels like doing that tattoo is kind of, it's like a rebirth for him, because of the simple fact that, him and Duchess are not together no more, but now, he's like pretty much happier or whatever. So anyways, we're back at 113th, Ted, he's at the shop. Bae, she comes in crying and upset or whatever, and she tells him, like, her father has been making threats to her mom about pouring acid in both of their faces if, he sees them or whatever, this, that, and the third. And, she feels like that he's out there, he's out looking for her mom and everything, and her mom still lives in Korea. Her mom divorced her dad a long time ago, but she still lives in Korea, and so does he. And, she's mad at her mom or whatever, sometimes she's mad at her and everything because she kind of feels like her mom is ungrateful for the shit that she does for her, but at the same time, that's still her mom, and she know that her mom tried her best and everything. We know about, Young Bae's relationship with her father is not a good one, you know, whatever. And, you know, she's, like I said, she's saying that she'll do whatever for her mom because that's her mom, you know what I'm saying? And she know that her mom tried her best, you know, raising them and everything. And, you know, she tells us also that her ex-husband, you know, when she was with him, it was like she felt like for the first time she had family. She had, you know, a family and everything. And, you know, now that they're not together no more, she feels like that she doesn't have nobody now. And Ted tells her that Black Ink is her family, you know, like, we got your back and all this other stuff. And, you know, they hug and everything. Now, I thought that, you know, that's what I like to see when it comes to Ted. You know, I don't like this douchebag shit that he doing, that he, you know, like, I don't know. I ain't been liking Ted for a minute now. Like, all this extra douchebag shit that he been doing, I'm not feeling it at all. Like, he needs to, like, really cut the shit. So, but anyways, speaking of shit, we get old shit. You know, he comes in and, he comes into his house or whatever, and, you know, he got Nikki some gifts, and it looked like Valentine's Day gifts, so I guess it was Valentine's Day around this time. He's hype about being a dad again, and, you know, she's high risk in her pregnancy because of the fact that she has lupus, and he's saying how it's all about her and their baby. And I'm just like, what about your other kids? I'm just saying. So yeah, but anyways, moving on from that, we're back at 113th. Mel, she brings in a new guy named Kev, and she brings him in as a tattoo artist. Ted, of course, he's not feeling this shit either. You know, he leaves once again. This is the third time he done left. He leaves once again. And like, and even she said at some point that every time shit does not go Ted's way, or he, you know what I'm saying, or if it's some shit that he don't like, he always leaves instead of dealing with it. Like what the fuck? Like, are you 5 or are you a grown ass man? Like, help me understand. So anyways, you know, Donna, she tells her that Cease is probably going to fire her or whatever because, you know, she made this decision. And, you know, she was like, you know, don't get me wrong, I preferred Melody as a manager over Ted. But, like, girl, is you crazy? You know, Cease got control issues. And, you know, he was like, don't you remember when he fired you? Because he wasn't the one who hired you or whatever, and they flash back or whatever. And you know what's so crazy to me? Because of the fact that Ted was the one who brought her in, and now they both are having issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, like I said, you know, it was fucked up for Ted to like give away her client and shit or whatever. That was some real fuck shit. But it's just kind of like, y'all should have been over this situation. Like, y'all should have been over this shit already. You know what I mean? But whatever. So anyways, because, you know, it's childish, you know, but whatever. So anyways, Cease, he comes in with Kit or whatever, and Cease, he already knows Kev and everything. You know, he daps him up. He like, man, what you doing here, whatever. Mel tells him, like, you know, I brought him in as a new tattoo artist, and he like, so you made an executive decision, huh? Everybody thought, you know, they was like, oh shit, she about to get fired, da da da. And he was like, that's a great move. I like that. Taking initiative. I was like, okay, see, like, I'm telling y'all, I really do like Cease's attitude this season. Like, I mean, he's still like a douchebag in some ways or whatever, do like douchebag type of stuff. But his attitude definitely is much better this season. He's not quick to just pop off on every single situation. He's more level-headed. This is I like this. I like this with Cease. Growth, you know. So anyways, we get Cease, Ted, and Walt. They meet at, you know, Burger King. I can't fucking stand. I hate Burger King, y'all. But anyways, they at the Burger King grubbing or whatever. Ted, he feels like, you know, Mel been doing too much lately, and Cease is like, look, y'all need to work that shit out because I can't be on 113th forever. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I want to expand, you know, my business like a Burger King franchise. And, you know, Ted, he brings up Duchess. You know, he was like, y'all back together and everything. And he was like, you know, Cease like, no, why would I be? You know what I'm saying? So, Walt and Ted, they don't believe him or whatever, and they, Caesar's like, yo, what the fuck, like, why don't they believe me, like, I'm done with her, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, they cracking jokes, they clowning him, and Walt was like, you miss greasing her scalp or whatever. So anyways, we get Ted, Bay, Walt, Sky, and Donna. Ted, he, it's nighttime or whatever. Ted wants Bay to release some anger in regards to her dad. They got like this scarecrow thing, on top of this trash can or whatever. Sky, she leaves because she's not trying to go back to jail for this bullshit that they about to do. So, Bay, she, takes the bat and, she's hitting the scarecrow and everything, and, and she feels good about it. She feels good afterwards. They, all hug her and everything and comfort her. And yeah, that was cool. So we're back at 113th. They're having a party yet again. It seems like these motherfuckers are always partying. Party more than you do motherfucking tattoos. But anyways, so Ted, he decides to bring in a new tattoo artist named A1. And she used to work there. And also, we also know too that she was one of the people who tried to fight Kitty earlier on in the season or whatever. And Mel, she's like, what the fuck, like, I don't think this is a good idea and everything. And she feels like this is just a revenge type of situation because of the simple fact that she brought in Kev. So Mel, she starts, I forgot how she got on this or whatever. I think Ted said something about her not being a tattoo artist no more. She said, no, I'm still going to be a tattoo artist, but I feel like, 113th needs an extra hand in leadership or whatever, because, I don't want 113th to fade into the background of 125th or some other shit that she was saying. Ted, like, she need to mind her business and this, that, and the third, and, he talking about how A1 is a great artist, and, she knows how 113th operates, and I'm like, yeah, but the simple fact that she, just going around fighting motherfuckers and everything, yeah, I mean, I don't know. So, anyways, Cease, he shows up or whatever and finds out that A1 is rehired. Cease is not the biggest fan of this decision, but, he has to, just trust Ted, and his decisions and everything, and, like, it's whatever. So, Mel, she brings in some belly dancers. Cease, he's not feeling it. He's like, man, you know how we do. Like, I need some exotic dancers. I need some strippers. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, Bay, she's kind of feeling Kev a little bit. Checking him out or whatever. So, Sky's friend Allison, she walks over to Cease and they're flirting or whatever. And he's apparently just noticing her beauty as well. So, as well as, he's just now noticing Kitty's beauty. So, Sky, she, she's peeping and she's like, okay, I see you talking to my best friend or whatever. Okay. And, A1 walks over to Kitty and, Kitty is looking like, bitch, why are you here? And A1 tells her that, she got rehired, and Kitty is like, oh no, I need to talk to Cease about this because you're bad for business, you're bad for the image. And, A1 is like, why? Because I punched you 3 times or whatever. And Kit says, absolutely, bitch, that's why. Like, what the fuck? And she was like, like, you need to leave the personal out of it, this, that, and third. But I mean, if y'all don't, even though Kit doesn't work for 113th, she is Cease's brand ambassador, and she does come over to 113th sometimes with him. So y'all not getting along, and it came to a point where y'all fought or whatever, and y'all never had a conversation to like clear shit. Like, yeah, I don't really know about this too much. So anyways, A1 is like, it don't matter because I bring money and da-da-da, and she's like, you're just a receptionist, you move paper and everything. So Kit, she calls Cease over or whatever, and he's like, yo, what the fuck is going on with y'all and everything? And old girl says something, I forgot what she said, but Kit, she walks away talking about how she's too classy for this shit, and how, Many people would love to work with her and blah blah blah. Sees he goes after her. Kit is like, you know, you gonna let this girl, you know, talk to me like that? And Sees is like, I didn't know y'all was, you know, arguing or whatever until, you know, y'all had said something. And she's like, if I'm gonna be your brand ambassador, I need to be protected. And he was like, you know, you good, like I got you and everything. And he was like, you know, she was like that she wants to go home, and he, you know, he offers to take her home and everything. And he was like, you know, it's kind of cute seeing you angry or whatever. And she's like, OMG, like, you know, blushing and shit. And next thing you know, they kiss, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't, yeah, whatever. So anyways, you know, they end up kissing again. Mel, she catches them or whatever. She's like, oh my god, like, catch this tea and everything. And they go to Kit's house and they pretty much have sex. And that was the end of the episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Next week's episode look like it's going to be interesting. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.